Welcome back to My Sports Compendium and a new series called I've Got Mail, the follow-up sequel to Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan's. No, I'm joking. It's just going to be me opening some stuff that I bought recently. And I'm just going to... Got my bag, my Mailday Royal Mail bag, which is where mail goes. There's no Horizon type controversies here. And I'm just going to pick them out and it's going to be freeform. It's not really scripted. If you want to check out Bazaar, they're a bit more sort of focused, but this is just going to be an improvised type discussion on some of the items I bought recently, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's get into it. First item, Rookie Mailday. And it's going to be this. As you can see, I've really high production values here. Black labels to stop the addresses. But here we go. So let's open. See what happens. And I have been told by one of my friends to not spend too long opening packages because it does his head in. So here we go. First item ever on Mailday. Envelope in an envelope. Other creators make this look so easy and I am just having a nightmare. Right, here we go. In the bin, opened up, and I'm also going to have a bit of a chat about the item as well, obviously, just to see what it is. So here we go. This is nothing to do with sport, but first item is a postcard of Heath Ledger as the Joker with a playing card with Batman in his crosshairs. And actually, one of the things that I really like to do, I basically, you know when you get an idea for something, you know when you get an idea of what you want to collect or what you want to do, and basically, and then it sets off that cascade. I speak about it in Desert Island Slabs quite a lot. But one of the items that I had really, really wanted was, obviously it's a tragic story, but Heath Ledger posthumously won an Oscar in 2009 for his portrayal of the Joker, that quite incredible portrayal of the Joker in The Dark Knight, which was it was a phenomenon in the summer of 2008, the year I finished secondary school. And a 2009 Academy Awards ceremony ticket came up on eBay US, and it was a price that I was really happy with. And I purchased it, and then as a result from that, I then just went on trying to find some items just to pair with my ticket, just to flesh it out. And there'll actually probably be another one on. I ship my cards actually, but there was a set released called Playground Maniacs, Dark Knight Playground Maniacs, which was a sticker album set. But this was a postcard that was listed on eBay UK, and it just really I just really like the image, so I bought it, and there we go. That's the first item, and first item on Mailday, and it has absolutely nothing to do with sport, but Heath Ledger's performance in that film was absolutely incredible, and may he rest in peace. I'm sure I'll mention Heath Ledger in that performance at some point in a bit more of a structured video, but let's move on with the Mailday. And got my hashtag not an ad, Amazon Basics craft knife. I don't like letter openers, but craft knives I really like. So here we go. Second item on the Mailday, Middlesbrough Leeds United, 4th of November 1995. Now, anyone that follows My Sports Compendium will know that I've got a bit of an obsession with mid-1990s Middlesbrough. And this is actually the match in which Juninho, the little fella, as the Borough fans like to call him, made his Middlesbrough debut. And I did not see this auction on eBay. This was a while ago now. But Andreas, who you may be seeing at some point soon, or you may have already seen him on the channel, he drew my attention to it. And he said, James, there's a Juninho debut that's been listed. And I snapped it up, and I'm just really happy with it because Juninho is just such an iconic player, and just a player whom Middlesbrough fans continually sort of vote as the greatest Borough player of all time, and just such good memories of that Middlesbrough team and that Middlesbrough season, and just and a great ticket. So let's put Middlesbrough with the Dark Knight postcard. Item 3. I'm going to try and do this all in one take, so we'll see. But I probably will edit at the back and forth a bit. And I'm just going to run for however long I see or however long I think the Mailday should last for, and we're going to get through that Royal Mail bag at some point. But let's go. Item 3. Amazon craft knife, doing a good job. Right, I probably opened that the wrong side. Just a word about Juninho, just while I'm doing that. He has one of my favourite items in my collection is his on-card auto from Premier League 2004 that me and Damien have a little chat about in Desert Island Slabs 4. And some of those on-card autos in the Premier League early 2000 sets are just absolutely stunning. But here we go. Oh, this is actually a really interesting pair of tickets. Bournemouth versus Luton Town, and in a way, it's a bit of a shame that I haven't opened the other tickets yet because it's a pairing. But this, obviously, from the 13th of March 2024, this is the match that was rescheduled and was originally abandoned from December. Bournemouth versus Luton, the match in which the Luton captain, Tom Lockyer, unfortunately had a cardiac arrest in the middle of the match. And he was successfully revived. He hasn't returned to playing yet. Whether he will ever is another question. And you may be seeing the ticket from that match on another Mailday. But this match in itself, it was rescheduled, obviously incredibly emotionally charged from earlier this season. And Luton were 3-0 up at half-time. And Bournemouth pulled it back to win 4-3. So not the result that Tom Lockyer would have been hoping for whilst he was watching, but just an absolutely incredible game of football. And just such a powerful match as well. So that's item 3. Item 4 on this Mailday. Let's see what happens. A package from the Netherlands, and actually I think I know what this one is because I don't order too much stuff from the Netherlands. And this is really cool, and this was actually a set I hadn't really seen before, but I kind of have my two favourite players of all time are probably the most simp two favourite players of all time for an English football fan: David Beckham and Bobby Moore. And this item is from the 1966 World Cup. And it's a cigar band set released by a Dutch cigar maker. That's some sort of other thing. Don't smoke though. Smoking's very bad for you. But these are cigar bands, which I believe you put round cigars to stop you staining your finger or something like that. But these are sets for the finalists, or the two final teams, in the 1966 World Cup, of whom obviously were England and West Germany. So there's the Jules Rimet trophy. Ernst Casimir is the cigarette company. So that's there. Jules Rimet. World Cup Willie, the world's first ever mascot, or the World Cup's first ever mascot. Definitely one of the best mascots, actually. My favourite, they've gone a bit vanilla in recent years, but my favourite mascot is Chow from Italia 90, who is just a bizarre looking chap, this like Rubik's Cube type villain thing. Amazing. Logo of that there. And just a really like Nobby Styles, and then this is the one that I really wanted because I try and collect basically, well, I'm trying to collect every Bobby Moore card. So they're all there. Let me just pop that to one side for the moment, but just an amazing set. Just feels really good, really thin. Has the Germany players in it, Franz Beckenbauer. But then the one that I really wanted, because I'm trying to just collect every Bobby Moore card, sticker that's ever existed. This one, which is really thin, but just such a cool item. World Cup 1966. B. Moore, En Holland, Series 407. And just such a great item there from our greatest player. And I think that's where we'll leave this Mailday. So first up, a real starting, real mix, Dark Knight, Heath Ledger, that incredible performance, Juninho's Middlesbrough debut, the rematch from the Bournemouth-Luton Town match from earlier this season, or if you're watching this in the future, the 2023-24 season, the rematch from the match in which was rescheduled after Tom Lockyer's cardiac arrest. And then a cigar band set from the 1966 World Cup with a focus on Bobby Moore, World Cup winning captain. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's interesting actually to talk a bit more informally to the camera, which I haven't really done. Sometimes some of my friends have said that some of my other videos, that's not your real personality. And yeah, but I've enjoyed this one and I hope you've enjoyed it too. So yeah, but we'll move on. I don't know how many I'm gonna aim for with this type of thing, how often I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do them regularly because I love watching Maildays. I don't know how often I'm gonna aim for it, but I've definitely been storing up loads of items for the last 3 months, knowing I wanted to do this in my trusty Royal Mail sack, which was my mother's idea actually. So yeah, but anyway, for now, bye-bye. And if you've enjoyed this video, leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, bye-bye.